howling for a tawny more. Took off to the land of Nod, banquet broke that kind of man. Walked the shores of Perth, I danced along the colored wind, tangled from a rope of sand. You must say goodbye to me. We sail tonight for Singapore. Don't fall asleep while you're ashore. Cross your heart and hope to die when you hear the children cry. Let marrowbone and cleaver choose, while making feet for children's shoes. Through the alley, back from hell, when you hear that steeple bell, you must say goodbye to me. Wipe him down with gasoline, till his arms are hard and mean. From now on board this iron boat's your home. So heave away, boys. We sail tonight for Singapore. Take your...
What's up? Damn right I got knives here with another knife review. Starting off with this, what I'm listening to, Tom Waits, Rain Dogs. To me, one of his best records, although I love a lot of his records. This was recorded in 1985. He's from California, San Diego, went to the same high school as me, believe it or not, in Chula Vista. I love this record. There's a great movie that comes along with it called Down by Law. Tom Waits, Rain Dogs, California Boy. This feels like it might be 180 grams. Great pressing. I waited a while till I came across a good pressing of this record. I've seen a few. It's not incredibly easy to find, but you can find it from time to time. Photo of him on the back, along with the other band members. He's just a badass. Tom Waits is super freaking cool. Like a poet and an actor and everything combined into something that is cool beyond what other people wish to be. I mean, he probably would hate to hear that. I mean, this record is amazing. Mark Ribot on guitar. Here you go. I mean, come on. The movie that goes with it, called Down by Law, is freaking fantastic. All black and white with Roberto Benigni and, what the fuck is his name? I don't know. This stuff is just great. Down by Law, Rain Dogs. Listen to this record. Watch the movie. Keith Richards appears on this record. At one point it reached number 29 on the UK charts, which I don't need that to tell me what a good record is. A prized possession of mine. Such a great record. Alright, moving along. I'm drinking this. It was something around our house. 6 Degrees Pinot Noir. Let me tell you a little about it. It's not bad. It's not the best wine I've ever had. It's definitely like a budget wine. Tom Waits would probably drink it. You don't have to have the best wine. You don't have to spend $1 million on a wine to have a good wine. I mean, I think this might even still have the price tag on it. I think it does, right there. That's a good number. 9999 99999. I'll take it. I'll drink it. 6 Degrees. Not super interesting packaging other than the fact that he goes to black to white here and kind of goes above the label and above the square, so that makes it a little cool. They had to do some sort of special like die cut kind of thing here, but whatever. Not a great wine, not a super expensive wine, but a wine I'm drinking and I don't find bad at all. I find it quite okay. I taste like red berries of some sort, like a hint of pepper, and a toasty oak. It's not crazy complex, but it has some complexity to it. It's a wine. It's a wine that's a raspberry and a strawberry fruit combined with the nuance of like maybe a subtle little hint of vanilla or something in there. Toffee. like the cedar oak kind of thing going on. I mean, it's not bad. I don't mind it. It's mellow. It's mellow. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't like offend me. I appreciate that. Don't offend me. Don't make me think you're gross. You know, I've had some beers and some wines that are like, might pair well with a beef bourguignon or a grilled lamb chops or maybe even a turkey pot pie. You know, I'd have this with a turkey pot pie. Maybe some salmon if I wanted to be healthy for a second. Maybe some grilled meats. I don't eat a lot of grilled meats like, beef, but, some roasted vegetables maybe. Why not? Sure. 6 Degrees Pinot Noir. That's what I'm drinking. There it is. Let's move on from this. What do we got here? The main attraction. The Kershaw Launch 4 Auto folding knife at 1.9 makes it California legal, just like Tom Waits' California legal. Just like this wine from California. 2016, California, California, California. Now you get it. That's what I'm doing. All right? All of this is from California. All right? Well, this isn't from California. This is more California legal. Like all of this. California legal.
Make sure they play my theme song. I guess Daisy's all I have to do. Just get me to New Orleans and patient.
All right, got a little sidetracked there with the music. Kershaw unboxing. Let's get into this. So I've had this knife for a while, but I put it back in the box just for this deal. Kind of a crappy little thin cardboard box. Comes with like a little pamphlet about other Kershaws. I was having a conversation about Kershaws with my next door neighbor tonight. And that's why I decided to come home and do this Kershaw review. Because he has a Kershaw. I can't remember the model number. But yeah, we were just admiring the knife that he has. And it was amazing. And it made me think of this guy that I have. And I told him about it. This is the Kershaw Launch 4 Auto Folding Knife 1.9 CPM 154 blade steel. Let's go ahead and flip this out. I'll show you why this is so cool. This is a small knife. This is that big. The pocket clip is almost as big as the knife. Bam. Right the fuck out. This knife, I really like this knife because it's just fun. Let me just tell you a little bit about this for a second. See how that is right there, that pocket clip? First of all, it's really easy to get in and out of your pocket, but then your finger fits there almost like it was meant to be, and the button is right there. And it's like nobody's business, just out. This is California legal because it's under 2 inches. It's 1.9. They just barely get in there. And I just loved this teal color. I liked it. I was kind of interested in the black blade, but they didn't have it. I like it just how it is. I mean, look at that. This thing rockets so quick out. The spring is so amazing that it knocks it back when it opens. I'll try and hold it. But you can see that little shutter going on here when I flip this thing. I mean, it has force to it. It's not a wimp. It is a strong freaking knife with a great blade. Kershaw is something you never look past. They're beater knives. They're knives that are good. They're knives that are dependable. That when you get a Kershaw, you know it's going to be a cool knife. It's going to be good. It's going to be built well. It's going to... it's just picking the design you like. You don't hear oh, this was made poorly by Kershaw. You hear about how great this Kershaw is, how great the price is for the things that they sell. I mean, that's what's cool about Kershaw. I've carried it around with me because I'm from California also, and this is legal. So I have carried it with me, opening boxes, doing random little chores with this thing is freaking great. So I have nothing bad to say about this knife. So this review is nothing but great stuff. I don't even know. I'm going to have to think. I guess the only bad thing I could say is that it's small, but that's not a bad thing. That's a cool thing that hides in your pocket. It's easy. It's light. This is really cool that they made one that's actually California legal is also. Thank you, Kershaw, for doing that. I appreciate it. It's just this little button right there. You just push on it. bam. And that thing, you know, it's not easy to push, you know, it's not going to go off in your pocket unless you really were to happen to hit something really hard. But I just seriously ever doubt this would go off in somebody's pocket. Let's get into some of the specifics. Blade length, as I mentioned, is 1.9 inches, which makes it California legal. Closed length is 3.2 inches. The overall length, 5.1. Blade material is CPM 154 stainless steel. It's a spear point blade. I like the spear point. They always look really balanced to me when I see a spear point. Some certain knives, like I see them and I'm like, I like that, but it's still not balanced right or something. Some styles of blades, whatever. Sometimes they just, they don't work. But spear points, if you do it right, they look very centered and very nice. This is definitely a great example of that. Only one side is sharp, the other side is dull. Looks so balanced and so nice. It's a stonewash on the blade. Teal, I just liked this color a lot. I don't have a blue knife and I just thought it was really nice, especially for this. I thought about the other colors. I went back and forth in a circle and ended up here. The handle material is anodized aluminum. The pocket clip, it's a big logo. I wish it was smaller. I don't like a lot of big name branding on things. I like them a little bit more sleek. The weight is 1.8 ounces, made in the US of A. Let's take a look at the centering. It's just totally fine. Centering right there. The feel is great. I mean, open boxes and things all day long. The sound is like crazy cool. Listen to that. I can't say it beats listening to Tom Waits, but it's certainly a nice combination. It's like a little whip crack. How often do I carry this? I used to carry it all the time in my bag and have it around with me, but you know, now it kind of stays at home and I just appreciate it. I carry it from time to time and I really like it. The fit and finish, amazing. It's like two pieces stuck together here going around, but it connects here. That's where the split is. I mean, it's built like a rock. I mean, there is no blade play at all. Not any whatsoever. Oh, I feel a little tick or something in there, but I mean, I'm pulling on that really hard. Practicality and function is great. The edge is sharp. You want me to prove it? Let's do it. Paper cut time. I don't think I've ever sharpened this, so let's keep that in mind. It's a little curl right there. That is sharp. Still sharp, and I've had this knife for quite a while. Poke it in. A lot of times I see paper cuts and they're like doing it on the edge like that, but sometimes you just poke into something and you cut. And look at that. Poke in, poke in. And if I'm opening a box or tearing something down, that's fine. That works great. And look at that curl right there. That's a sharp knife. Let's look at the size. Fine. 5.1 inches. That looks like right at 5. 5.1. Sure, fine. Call it 5.1. I don't care. I still like it. Up against some other knives. Moment with this guy. The guy I always start with. Paramilitary 2. You want to look at something else? Let's look at the UTX 85. That's interesting. Do you know that one? How about this? How about the Benchmade 940? ProTech Malibu. This little sucker is small. How about this guy? Microtech LUDT. What knife is this size? All right, let's try and find this out. Let's hone in on it. Let's get to the point. Cut to the chase. We got a Tengu flipper. You want to see those? Look at that. Even the Tengu is longer. I don't care. Let's show this guy. I can't even open this correctly. There you go. Check it out. This is the Boker Subcom. Kind of searched around for this guy, the specific all black, not crazy expensive knife, but cool knife. It's shorter. This tells you something interesting. It's a small knife. That's the point of this. Get some work done. I like how this look goes like that and then down. I mean, it's not the most grippy knife, but it's not grippy, especially with this pocket clip there. It's not a deep carry. It's going to show about that much. Again, I've said this before. I don't care if something's deep carry or not. It doesn't really matter to me. Let's have like a drink of wine over this. All right, let's put these away. All right, you guys. That's about it. Thank you for tuning in. Damn right, I got knives.
He got himself a homemade special. You know his glass is full of sand. And it feels just like a jaybird. The way it fits into his hand.
Adios, amigos.